Hey, Dave here from BOgear, and this here is the Subbie. Now this is the first pack that we've produced that's manufactured overseas. Now we've actually shot another video about it, explaining the reasoning behind, but the main reason why is because people want to have a cheaper pack, and we simply couldn't produce a cheaper pack here in Australia. So the Subbie is called the Subbie because it's sub $100. That's $100 Australian. So for US customers, that's roughly 65 to 70 US dollars. We simply couldn't do that using our Australian-made capabilities, and so we had to design it from the ground up and focus on manufacturing elsewhere. So manufactured in Vietnam, it's based very much off our bullpup backpack, but slightly bigger at the 20 litres. And in addition to that, the main feature is it's got drink bottle pockets on the side. So the Subbie. It has a height of 460 millimetres, centimetres, 46 centimetres or 460 millimetres, a width across the front of 26 millimetres, and a depth across the side of 16.5, so what's that, 165 millimetres. So yeah, roughly a 20 litre volume. So like the bullpup, it has the clipping webbing on the front, the reflective tape on the bottom for nighttime safety, and it also has a little pocket on the top there for quick access items, like so. Flipping around to the back, it has the 5mm high density EVA foam, and it also has the contoured and tapered shoulder straps with the floating shoulder strap system at the top. We've also gone for a 3mm air mesh on the underneath, but it's not an open cell air mesh, so it won't actually pick up little sticks and stones, and it won't abrade you away. It actually feels almost like a neoprene on the underneath, so it's very soft and just provides that beautiful feeling on when it's being worn. So it's 10mm of high density EVA foam with a 3mm next to your skin. So the pack itself is constructed from a 610 denier poly cordura, so that's a polyester cordura. Whereas the inside of the pack, let's just open it up, is a 200 denier, let's just actually show you there, 200 denier polyester lining. So the actual pack itself comes in at 540 grams, so it is rather lightweight. To come in at the sub $100, we had to design it accordingly. And so because of that, it doesn't have the same pocket down the bottom as the bullpup, but it does have the mesh pleated pocket on the top there. And so basically we've taken as much features as we possibly can out of the bullpup and put it in here without reducing the usability. So you've got the pleated pocket on the front there, you've got a slip pocket on the back, so we don't have the regular pleated pocket, instead we've got a simple slip pocket, and that will fit smaller size laptops and notes and paper, as well as a hydration bladder, because you do have a simple Velcro system for a hydration bladder at the top here, and then you run the hydration bladder out the hydration hole. And again, that's taken from the bullpup pack. 2 hanging D-rings are on the top, and that's for hanging accessory pouches like our cell block or any other sort of pouch. So the main thing you'll probably notice is, like unlike the bullpup, which lays out completely flat, this only lays out halfway. And so that means it's really good as a book bag, so something that you don't have to access the whole amount, and it gives you that little bit of a tub at the bottom for carrying and guaranteeing that your gear is not going to fall out. In addition to that, the main difference is the drink bottle pockets on the side, which uses a very super stretchy elastic mesh. And so that means that it will fit the Nalgene bottles in there. So you can fit 2 Nalgene bottles, one on each side of the pack. And you actually, it's quite surprising how much you can fit in there. I've fit, traveling with it and testing it, a jumper on one side and a massive water bottle on the other side. Now the zips. So the zips used, on our other bags we use a number 10 zip. On this one here we've gone for a slightly lighter weight number 8. So it's not as light as the inside number 5s, but it is a number 8. And we've gone for a racket coil zip as opposed to a standard zip. And so the racket coil basically is more abrasive resistant and will last a longer time when compared to a standard zip. And the reason for that is the teeth, rather than being completely square, are actually ever so slightly on an angle. And what that means is the thread that runs along the length of the zip doesn't get abraded away as quick. So for a pack like this that will be used for uni and for everyday sort of activities, it will last a long time. Oh, and while I remember as well, on the back, the shoulder straps, do have the ability to carry our sternum strap upgrade, and it does also have the ability to carry the hip belt light. The other one, I just forgot, and there's another one, the paracord. So it does come standard with 550 paracord. So that's US produced paracord on all the zips. So it makes it bigger and easier to hold on to. So I'm Dave from BOgear, and this is the Subbie, the sub $100 pack available from BOgear. Cheers.